Hi everyone, it's the 3rd of June. So we had a really very precise blue uptrend, two touches here, two touches there. But of course, we have this one as well. That if it starts going, we have to put the blue top band right there because this high has happened after this low. So this is kind of an interim channel. And of course, the top band, the blue top band, would be much higher. But at the moment, I would like to focus on this blue bottom band, and that's exactly like it bounced yesterday. And I said to the futures members, yes, now is a buy. It cleared the blue green resistance, that short term one, and the red top band didn't even hold as a resistance, but it came down and back tested that, and it held. So even though it was not a previous resistance, it became a support somehow. I wouldn't like that, of course, to call it like a bull flag because it has only one touch at the top band. Either way, the green broken resistance held the support, and it looks like, as I said yesterday, we are going to have a green week. SPX cash is the same. The blue bottom band, the blue top band, the green resistance, exactly the same as the red one. That didn't hold. It's not a bull flag breakout, but it still managed to become a support. So we can actually put this in red just to have the same color coding as the ES. And I'm just going to also put this diagonal support that is holding at the moment. So looks like we are heading back to the 6,000 plus level. And I'm going to put kind of a potential. Next time, it may become a potential resistance. If and when it gets there, that's going to be just over 6,000, really, maybe 6,010, 6,020, depending on how fast it gets there or whether it gets there, of course. So as long as this blue bottom band is holding, even though there is not an exact touch here, I think that's our support and this is our channel and that is driving it to the upside. And I think that's the minimum target back above 6,000. Dow Jones, the golden bottom band was slightly broken yesterday, but it recovered back above it. Now the green 123, 123, that golden support held. If it clears that green top band for good, then the purple resistance, that is really precise, 1, 2, and 3, the fourth touch may clear it. And on the futures data, the level is 42,650. Anything above that, I think we're going to rally all the way to the 44,000, which is my target, which is going to be that blue broken supports back test. This is the first. We're going to test it again. And Dow Jones continue, SPX cash, the golden support rail. I think this is our support rail now. It cleared the blue resistance, so I'm going to put it on the 2 hourly just to show you. That blue resistance, three touches, broken, back tested, the golden support rail, and the green top band, even though it's a little bit damaged and it's not as precise. But I would love to see that we close above these two highs and get to the purple line, that purple resistance, that confirmed three touch resistance, and clear it. And on the cash data, the level would be 42,500, 550. Nasdaq obviously is above this blue support still, and it bounced off the golden support rail. This is what I said yesterday, and yesterday we were green, and I think there's going to be more upside from here back to the previous highs, and ultimately a new all-time high at 22,500, which is that blue resistance there. Nasdaq cash, exactly the same. That blue broken resistance got back tested here and got back tested during Trump European Union tariff spike, but then recovered very fast, got to a new high. And yesterday's bounces were still above this golden support rail. And I think there's going to be more upside coming back to the previous highs and ultimately 22,300, 22,400 level, which is that blue top band on the CFD cash. Russell has to break this blue resistance, and that is going to become a really big bullish signal if it can clear that blue resistance. So, as I said, both Dow Jones and Russell have very clear overhead resistance levels. And this one, for example, is from November of last year. This is the second touch. This is the third touch just last week. So we need to break this to get to 2200 and probably like break back into the green, get to 2300. FTSE still inside this red spin-off channel. It's not doing much. It needs to get to the red top band, but also break this blue major resistance. Okay, that has already 3 touches. If it can break that blue top band, that would be an ascending resistance breaking to the upside. That would be very, very bullish indeed. DAX is off the blue support again. It is just resting a little bit. I think it's just conserving some, basically consolidating and taking a breather. Okay, and yeah, it is just not really selling, but not really rallying either. This is a very typical consolidation, just like this one. And if that blue, red and blue, they are holding, if they hold, especially the red one, if that red one gets tested at some point, and it may even form a little bull flag here, touch that red bottom band and rally to break that purple resistance. But as I said in yesterday's video, this green, this green major resistance, right, is at 24,650. When it gets there, we will have to watch the reaction to it. FTSE, French index TLT is a little bit disappointing today, as it is backtesting this purple and broken golden resistance levels. So we need to see it recover from here back to 85.16 now, back to 86.50, and make a new high above the previous highs, without making a new low. Because this blue support held, and I don't want it to come back to the blue support and break it. That would actually invalidate my long or bullish position on bonds. And this is the 30-year Treasury note, Treasury bond. This is the golden top band, golden bottom band. This is a 45-year uptrend, and it's sitting on that bottom band. There is no third touch, so there is just one more possibility, just one little. Maybe we'll see one more low at around 110, and then rally. I'm not saying it will, but if it does that, it wouldn't surprise me. Third touch, and then rally to break this giant green resistance at the 5th touch. Oil is approaching, it's trying to break this black internal resistance. It kind of damaged it. If we get to that 65 plus, that golden plus black double resistance may send it back to like around $60. That golden plus black double resistance, which may get tested right in the next 2-3 days. But as you can see, oil is not going anywhere at the moment, but looks like a bull flag here, right? Just like the Brent oil, right? I'm going to come to it in a minute. So this little small, that is not what I wanted to do. Remove this and see whether this can, right? This red one looks like a bull flag. So if it breaks out, we get to 65 plus. And Brent oil is still inside the purple bull flag, obviously slightly damaged here, but I can also argue, right? It is forming this bull flag, that purple one, with 2 touches on both sides. So if we break that purple top band, we get to 65, break of backtest of that golden broken support, and that would be around $68. And gold, obviously the red bull flag is broken. I think we are inside this blue uptrend, which makes the top band as the next target. And of course, it would be also a new all-time high. Are we going to see a backtest of that red? It would be a nice level to buy into it, because that will be inside the blue bull flag, inside the blue uptrend, but it would be also a back test of that red broken large bull flag. This is the high of April, right? That was 3,500, just over 3,500. So the thing is, are we going to come down for a back test? But the gap fill here would basically take it below that golden support. I wouldn't want to see that. I mean, there is a little bit leeway to see that. Honestly, if it wants to backtest or if it wants to backtest the red and touch that blue bottom band and gap fill, right? It would be the gap fill. I'm just saying it. It's not going to I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if it does, it's that 32.88. And gold continues futures. Similarly, the red uptrend, sorry, bull flag was broken after the following the megaphone breakout. We can see this was the back test on the third touch on the red, came back off the green support, that's previous resistance, rallied. Now, is it going to come down? But it's this blue uptrend that is still really good. Looks amazing. So I think even if we gap fill, I still believe we're going to get to a new all-time high inside the blue uptrend. Silver was a big day. It was a big day for silver yesterday. So the golden sideways channel, remember, I've been focusing on this one all along. 2 touches here, 2 touches there. This is the third touch. It didn't really come back down. It basically smashed through it at the third touch, but it was already a sideways channel. That was a bull flag, right? So it filled all these spikes, right? That was a big spike down. It cleared it. Are we going to see a back test on it? If we do, the level is 33.65. Because you can see it tried to break the red top band. That has been my target at 34.50. It kind of got to 34.75, slightly damaged the red top band, but it hasn't really broken out. Obviously, there will be consolidation after such a day. So that's why I think we may see a back test. And then after that, a break of that red top band, like a conviction breakout, is going to take us to 38.39. And on the long term, you can see that golden uptrend is still on, right? I'm going to now look at it on the daily chart. I haven't covered the daily chart for quite some time, right? This one here, right? Right, this here, that golden internal resistance, 1, 2 touches on one tier, 2 touches there. The bottom band, the top band has only 1 touch. So my thinking is that once we really break out of this red bull flag, we get to the golden resistance, which is going to be around $40. And if we break that as well, then we get to new all-time highs. And the golden top band is at $70, $80, $90. It will be the year of silver. So, right, get ready, right? So that's why I had said in my precious metals miners video and all that, the silver miners looking amazing, and they have been rallying since then. So the red top band, the red bottom band, obviously the red bottom band was majorly damaged, but this is the continuous futures chart for silver. So golden bull flag is broken, and that's why it has more upside to the red top band. And then we will see which one is telling the truth. Is it the red top band for the continuous futures or the red top band of this spot? They are a little bit conflicting at the moment. Platinum obviously is pulling back from that green major resistance there. So if we pull back all the way to 1,000, it gives us another opportunity to buy it. Platinum continuous futures just back tested this green broken bull flag right there, this one, right? And it held, right? This is holding. So again, which one is telling the truth? Futures or the spot? Either way, I think they are both looking extremely bullish. This is natural gas, and it is testing that golden resistance zone again. 1, 2, 3. This is the 4th touch. And of course, if it breaks, then we will get to at least 42.50, and then of course it would be really much more bullish if it touches the red bottom band and then rallies to clear this golden resistance. But the bearish side is that if it comes down from this golden resistance again, there is a gap here, right? It comes down, breaks the red bottom band without bouncing. That would again change things to the bearish side. And I've been talking about this golden major uptrend for quite some time. And of course, if it breaks down, that will be very bearish again. So on the July contract, that purple line may turn into resistance. So if it touches this one, and if it reverses there, it could come down and break that red bottom band. That would be, again, very bearish. So copper had, this is exactly what I said in yesterday. There is a gap here. Even though we broke out of the red bull flag and the backtest held a little bit, then now we have come back down into it. So the question is, are we going to rally back to the red top band after the gap fill? The gap fill is going to happen soon, I believe, and then we rally to break that red top band and get to 500 plus. That's what I'm thinking about, and I'm still holding the long. So this purple line, is it going to become a support rail or something? That is, again, very hard to say, but yes, it could be. I'm just going to keep it like this with single line only at the moment. So if it touches that purple bottom band right there, then we will see the gap fill, touch it, and then rally. Palladium looked very good, and it's still looking very good. $1,003. That blue support, the red, and this is exactly what I said in yesterday's video. We're out of the red, right? We are off the golden support. We are back tested the blue support, right? Golden bottom band, the red. This is exactly what I said. Now we're going to get to the previous high of 1,050, and hopefully we get to the golden top band without revisiting the golden bottom band. I don't want to see the revisiting of that golden bottom band. That would be the bear flag breaking down. That would be horrible. So the ideal case is we get to the golden top band and even break it. Euro is still inside the blue uptrend and looking very bullish. It's pulling back a little bit, okay, but I think we will recover and get to the previous highs of just under 116, which has been my target. And pound sterling is going to give us the best bearish signal for US dollar, because if it breaks the blue resistance, then we're going to rally big, and pound is going to get to 140, ultimately 145, which is the Brexit highs. The blue resistance, or excuse me, support is holding, right? 3 touches on the US dollar, Japanese yen. 1, 2, 3. So we may see a little bit more upside, but then if it breaks the blue, if and when, I think it's a matter of when, blue support is going to be broken and we're going to come down to that 140 level once again. DXY is looking bearish still. You can see the red bear flag broken. The golden broken support zone is backtest, deep backtest, obviously, because we had some liquidity gaps here. Filled all those liquidity gaps, came down, red bull flag, bear flag broken. And that's why I think as long as this blue resistance rail is holding, I still expect US dollar ultimately get to this golden bottom band, okay, at least, which is going to be 95 handle. And right, it's going to be just below 96. Aussie dollar still trying to break that blue resistance. It is wearing my patience, really, wearing off my patience. This zone is, it hasn't given way. It has been trying, but that 65 level has been very, very stubborn. Similarly on Kiwi, you can see the red bull flag was broken. We back tested this golden resistance so many times, and it has broken. It broke it yesterday. It's kind of back testing it. I would like to see a really nice push to that golden resistance rail at least. And that has been my target since this 55.50 level. And blue resistance break, the red bull flag is broken, which is why I think Kiwi is still looking good, but very, very slow. US dollar CAD It had broken the red support. That is looking still very bearish. It has come down 1,000 pips from these highs. That has been astonishing. If you were short US dollar CAD, that gave you, and I mean, as an FX trader, you would have made so much money with 1,000 pips from this high all the way to here, right? Coffee is has tested the red broken resistance. This is continuous futures. As you can see, the red broken bull flag, right? This is the red broken bull flag, and its back test held at the low of yesterday. But there is more coming down, like the red support held and the green support held. 1, 2, 3. This was a double support. So what we need is for it to rally really to get to the green top band. But I think we have unfinished business here at 330 or something. And on the continuous futures, obviously that blue support may be coming our way, right? And yeah, we'll see if it comes down to all the way to 290 again, which, I would bet a farm on it, but I don't think we're going to get that much deep. On the July contract, the green bottom band is caused the bounce a little bit. So the question is whether it is going to get to the golden bottom band. And then from there, we may see a big rally starting. Wheat is inside this red downtrend still. So it would be lovely to see the touch on the blue support and break it and touch the golden bottom band, and then a major rally to start. And on the July contract, the green, so I told you about it yesterday. I said if it gets to the green top band and come down to break it down, that would be a bear flag breakout. And that's exactly what happened yesterday. So this is yesterday. This is a 2-hourly chart. It got to that level, came down pretty hard. And of course, that golden resistance rail is still holding. So that this golden support's break, this zone's break, would be right. If it comes down to this golden support and break it down. Soybeans, the golden support zone together with the green, right? This could provide a really big support for it to rally to 1,050, 1,000. And even like the green bull flag may form for us to get at least to that red top band or the golden top band together. Okay. I was hoping that we get to that level at the same time, simultaneously touching that red and golden, but that's not what happened. And we'll see. Obviously, the golden channel is still a bear flag. So that golden channel. And if it is ultimately broken to the upside, soybeans is going to start a really massive rally. Considering this blue support from the lows of 2002, 1, 2, 3, 4 touches, actually 5 touches on it. So it would be extremely bearish if it breaks the blue support, that major support, and the golden bottom band. I think we would get back to 800 levels. Soybeans July, we'll see whether that green and blue double support holds, and that level is 1,028. Corn is still inside this green downtrend, right? That green, very large downtrend. As long as that holds, there is no buying opportunity for corn. It is testing that golden support right here, and it's bouncing a little bit. You can see here. And of course, this golden support zone is holding as well. So I'm not surprised that it is bouncing. I'm not surprised at all. That resistance, right? That resistance zone back in October, November, broken, back tested here, came back to the crime scene. So the question is whether it is going to break this zone. And if it does, sub 425 is the minimum target. Similarly, on the July contract, the purple bear flag was broken down and it just made new lows. I talked about this one in length, and I said if it does break, we'll see a big sell-off. Yes, and here we are. So every line has been quite precise on most of the agricultural commodities, really. So I know there are agricultural commodity farmers among us, So they really use my lines to hedge their bets against price fluctuations, right? So the blue bottom, blue top and the blue bottom man, if we come down to the green plus blue on the corn, that may turn into a major support. And that's just 420 or lower, below 420. Cocoa is trying to push. So it's off the green and purple. You can see it is looking green, and it has to really rally to the green resistance and ultimately the purple top band. And July contract is also, you can see, out of the green. Now it is back, it has tested that blue support rail. I'm going to put it like this. It still is a rail, in my opinion, and it is going to push on. I think cocoa is getting ready for another leg up. Sugar is obviously disappointing. That blue support is tested for the fourth time after reversing at the red top band, which I explained in yesterday's video. So what we need is a bounce, very strong bounce to break the red, then the golden. Then their sugar may have a rally opportunity. Similarly, green top band held. We need to get to the green top band again, break the blue, and rally. That is the only way for sugar to have a big recovery. And cotton, right? Cotton made a big move yesterday above that golden support, but I think this could have been a news action. So it is basically coming down, retracing all this or erasing the gains of yesterday. So yeah, the red, the green, that's the level for buying at 69, 69.50. That will be the only way for cotton to rally. So let's have a look at coins. A little bit tongue-in-the-cheek moment for Bitcoin. It is trying to stay inside the blue uptrend. You can see it's really fighting for it, right? And even though yesterday it looked like it is breaking the blue support, it is back above it. So I'm not sure. If we want to be not so precise, I can also argue that the blue channel is this, obviously, okay? But it's full of spikes, so hard to be very, very precise on this sort of channel, right? And I'm going to put the blue one right there, right? You can see the top band is a little bit, it is this blue channel. I'm going to accept it as it is right now, okay? So the question is whether we have a bull flag formation, right? I'm going to put this in black and see, let's say it gets to the black and green and then sells off, breaks the blue, comes to the red, and then big rally to break out of the black bull flag, right? Ethereum has bounced a little bit, and we'll see whether when it gets to the black bottom band, whether it is going to rally or not. And the internal is pretty good. So if and when it comes down to that black bottom band and then rally. Solana, again, a bit hard. The black channel, I'm going to accept this one as the black channel. Okay, this black uptrend. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay, and whether it's not very precise on the top band, which I will show, right? But it is what it is. Okay, right? Something like this. It's not too bad actually. So if Solana doesn't break this, unless Solana breaks this black bottom band, there is more upside. And I'm now also going to put a kind of a bull flag here, which is now broken already. This is giving a little bit more hope for Solana because you can see the golden bull flag is broken. All right. Monero is slightly down. And the question is whether it is going to come down to the black broken resistance anytime soon. That level is 250, 255. And but I've been so bullish about Monero from 185. It got to 420, and I think ultimately we get to the golden top band. AVAX, let's have a look at it on the daily chart. The black bull flag may be forming, right? Even though the bottom band is damaged, it needs to get to the black top band and break it. Ripple XRP has to get to the green top band and reverse for a confirmation of the bull flag. And Aave is bouncing off the green plus blue double support. That is pretty good. Zcash has to break that green resistance. It's not too far anymore. It's not unthinkable anymore, but it's at 60 plus 60, 62. ACH has this green support rail. I'm hoping that it won't be broken to the downside. Dogecoin is up on like red channel is okay, and it has to get to the green golden top band. ADA had broken the green support, so it is not really looking good because of the green bear flag breakdown. So normally it would come down all the way to here and maybe even test that purple bottom band. And of course, the break of that purple mega uptrend would be terrible for ADA, really terrible. And it would actually open the way for all the altcoins, I think. So ADA has to break the golden top band and keep rallying all the way to the purple and break it by sheer force, that purple internal resistance. FTM is bouncing, right? Phantom, right? I thought it still may happen. It tested that red support 4 times. Okay, is it going to rally off here and then break that blue resistance, which is at 48, maybe 50 cents? If it breaks 50 cents, then yes, And FET has to still not really much, but it's out of the golden minimum target. Normally, it would be at the green and purple. So we'll see. Jasmine has to break the golden resistance right there. Algo has to break the golden top band, which is not happening just yet. It's around 22. So you put an alert. I'm going to put an alert there just in case. Audio, not so much. And Aero, well, I don't know what Aero is trying to do here because it's broken back into the green failed bull flag. So we'll see. Honestly, I don't want to say anything until it forms something proper, right? I mean, proper. And Chainlink, right? This is out of the purple, it's off the blue. So my hope is that we're not going to come down to the blue and break it. Is there a kind of a bull flag formation? We don't know that yet, of course, but I'm going to put something out there just to say, okay, 2 touches on both sides on the golden, so we need to break out of the golden bull flag. Mana is green a little bit, and is this a little bull flag formation here? So let's have a look, right? I'm going to put it golden and golden top band and see whether this whole thing becomes a bull flag right there. So that one. Is it? I think we have 2 touches on both sides. Kinda, right? We'll see. But this is a proper, like a orderly downtrend. It's a proper correction. So if we break out, Mana may still, rally back to above 40 cents. And Binance Coin, I'm not sure what it's trying to do. Chili's is up a little bit. Is it also, the question is whether this is a bull flag, right? It is it forming a bull flag? Not so sure. We'll see. It has to break this black top band and run. And CKB made no attempt to break that green resistance and golden. Similarly, Coty, not so good. Dash is slightly off the golden bottom out, but it's not really very precise, is it? So we can remove that golden one and see, we'll find out whether it is forming something else that I can't see right now. Polkadot is trying to bounce off this purple support. Yesterday it looked bad, but yeah, we'll see whether this is going to hold. But either way, that support rail may turn into a big savior, right? And the purple top band. So it could get to the purple, pull back, and then a break to the upside. That would be a bull flag breakout. Gala, not so good. It's still, even though, yes, it's trying to break that green resistance. Now, I'm curious about these bull flags. Do we have proper bull flags and, they're getting to be broken, ready to be broken? Yes, that's like 2 touches on both sides, black bull flag, right? So we need to see the breakout of it. And GRT, another bull flag here. Yeah, there are a lot. No, not this one. Yeah, the top band has only one touch, so it hasn't really formed something like that. Hedera has to break the purple top band. IOTA has come down quite a bit, but I don't want it to test that blue support and golden again. And we'll see, just like the others, do we have a bull flag here? We'll see, right? This black one may turn into a bull flag breakout. So it looks good. Well, we need to break out first. And CAS, major golden bull flag, that needs breaking. And Litecoin has to get to the purple, either ignore it or get to the purple top band, pull back, and then break out. That would be a bull flag breakout. MDT has to clear the green resistance. NIA has to break the purple top band. That would be awesome, right? So I'm going to put it like this. So this in itself is a little bull flag, right? So we need to break that top band and run. PAL is getting very close to the purple top band. I don't want it to be broken. If it bounces and rallies and gets to the purple top band, that is the only way to turn things very bullish. Pepe is inside the blue uptrend, which is a potential bear flag. So it has to really rally and clear that red resistance. RSR is bouncing off the golden support. So it will be lovely to see a bull flag breakout on this one as well, but we don't have a bull flag yet. I'm going to put this in, well, in what? Red. Okay. So we'll see whether that red top band gets tested and breaks out later. Sandbox, exactly the same. Is it going to come down inside this? Like, let me show you here. Right. It's this red bottom band that could get tested ultimately, right? Which is why it has more downside. But there's also another chance for it to get to the red top band and pull back from there, right? And then break out. So we'll see. And yeah, Songbird has to break out of the golden downtrend. It's very crucial, and it may trigger a really big rally for all the altcoins if Songbird can break out. And Shiba has no intention of getting to that green resistance and break it. Ultimately, this giant downtrend needs breaking, of course. SKL is very eager to stay very close to the red top band. 1, 2, 3, 4 touches. If we break out, then I think SKL is going to run. And Sui has to break the green resistance. Tau has to break the golden. And Theta, I'm not sure what it's trying to do. It hasn't formed this golden bull flag, but it could form this one here if it gets to the golden top band and reverses there, and then later on breaks out. So we'll see. And Carpathia, the worst one of them all, is already touching new lows. The thing is whether it's going to get to the red bottom band and then rally. Yeah, it's this. TrueCoin has to get to the green top band at least to form. TRX obviously is consolidating, is one of the best looking coins out there. There is no action to the downside whatsoever. It is looking amazing, really. It's not moving either. It's not really rallying either. So Unicoin is up a little bit. So now it is trying to break that purple top band with natural market forces instead of Nusia. So if it does, I think Unicoin is going to rally. Ondo has tested the red and golden. So this needs to go, right? This is the only way. It is the only way for it to rally is that it goes, right? It breaks these, let's put it in purple. I like blue, right? The blue top band and then break out. So we'll see. And Stella, again, is going to give us the best signal for altcoin bullishness. We'll see. But yeah, that's how it looks like. And Pendle is looking good still, in my opinion. All right, guys, take care. Keep in touch. Bye.